friends, hope you're all doing great. Today in this video I will be sharing with you our experiences as parents in California and specifically in the Bay Area. So in this video my husband will also be joining, my son as well as my niece, and they would be sharing their experiences. Hopefully it will help you getting to know California and the Bay Area better. As a parent, how do you think is California's school system and yeah, life with kids here?
California, I guess the school system is good. Some of the most smartest people live over here. Some of the most, you've got, at least in Bay Area, you've got Google, you've got Facebook, you've got all these amazing companies, and उन सारों के parents, उन सारों के kids यहाँ पे हैं. So the school system is pretty good. Want to make sure is you're living in a good school district. So what does good school district entails is आपके स्कूल का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अच्छा है, आपका स्कूल की बिल्डिंग अच्छी है, आपके स्कूल की टीचर्स अच्छे हैं, आपके स्कूल के ग्रेड्स अच्छे हैं, वो सारा मिला के एक रेटिंग मिलती है स्कूल को 0 से 10 तक की. और गुड स्कूल 8, 9, 10 रेटिंग के सारे अच्छे गुड स्कूल हैं. लेकिन उन स्कूल्स में जाने के लिए आपको उस स्कूल के आसपास रहना पड़ता है. उसको स्कूल डिस्ट्रिक्ट कहते हैं. स्कूल के आसपास की डिस्ट्रिक्ट, उसको स्कूल डिस्ट्रिक्ट कहते हैं. So you have to make sure you live in a good school district.
Yeah, and most people also want to live just very near, so that children can walk to the school. So they like not more than 1 mile and all. So those are like again much more expensive houses.
Yeah. So again, because California does not have any school buses, which is stupidity.
Is a really big disadvantage of living in California is there are no school buses.
Yeah. So because California does not have any school buses, you have to either pick up and drop your kids every morning, evening, or live near the school so that kids can walk.
Yeah. So, but for for us again, we just moved to the new house, as you would have seen in my recent videos that we moved to the new house. We both are dropping the kids. We are doing carpooling with some of the parents. So, but we have to drop and pick up the kids. The school is almost like 2 to 3 miles away.
But हमारे पुराने घर में
in our old house, the school was not very far. It was like 0.7
miles, and Jacob used to
walk sometimes when he was in 4th or 5th grade.
Yeah, he used to walk.
A lot of American kids, they cycle to school, so that's the Indian parents don't do that most of the times, but
yeah. So I mean to summarize, good school district means more expensive houses, either rent or buying more expensive houses, and school district के अंदर भी you'd want to live near the school.
There is no school uniform concept in US, so you don't have to iron school the uniform before kids go to the school next day. So that's I find it good. So I've got used to that. But
I'm actually a proponent of a school uniform. I mean, school uniform is good because of multiple reasons. One, we don't have to worry कि बच्चे को क्या पहनना है. You don't have to worry that you have to make sure that he has good clothes to wear. And secondly, all kids.
So my actually expense of buying clothes increases because of this.
Yeah.
Because I have to make sure.
And all kids are wearing the same clothes, so there is no discrimination or anything. To make sure that with a school uniform, you just press it for 1 week, and every day kid can wear a pressed iron uniform. आज क्या पहने, कल क्या पहने, परसों क्या पहने. Every day morning I'm like, Meher's clothes कि उसको आज क्या पहना हूँ मैं.
You make her ready in the morning. That's everybody has come to.
Hello everybody, my name is Jeetpreet Alawalia and I am currently an 8th grader at Fallon Middle School. I live in Dublin, California, and I am an immigrant from India. The schooling system works is it's broken up into 4 categories. You have 1 year of kindergarten, then you have 5 years of elementary school, you have 3 years of middle school, and you have 4 years of high school. This is for people to better understand the U.S. schooling system and children to better understand what will come up in the future, and parents to better understand what their children will go through in the future. Now, in general, in comparing my previous school in India versus my current school in America, I went to a school called Bishop Cotton Boys School, which is a private school, but also a very good school, one of the best schools where I lived in India. That the difference in India is that in elementary school specifically, they focused a lot on memorization and a lot on actually doing normal problems, but actual grade level. For example, in India, at 2nd grade, we were already doing multiplication, division, even long division, etc., etc., etc. But in America, when I got there, we were still practicing numbers on a number line and digits on the digit boards and the stack building and different tactics of memorizing addition when I'd already learned multiplication in India. So I think in India, they don't try to really build your cognitive ability, they try to build your ability to solve problems. While in America, they try to make you understand all the different ways of solving a singular problem. Don't focus too much on your grades throughout elementary school, they really do not matter. All you should be focusing on in elementary school, I'd say, is be with your family and do stuff in the house, okay? Learn. Okay?
Learn the skills.
Yeah, learn house skills.
Yeah,
And
other
spend
skills.
time with your family. You have enough time later onwards to do other stuff.
And don't do too much of computers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what. That's
Don't
some
play
of the mistakes
Minecraft and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
that's some of the mistakes I made.
Very good at reading. So how did you develop that reading habit?
How I developed my reading skill is in 2nd grade. My first book I ever really read without my parents forcing me to was The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and the Diary of a Wimpy Kid was just kind of fun because I kind of related to it. Like I read Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, and so my reading skill was very developed at the time.
Different about US versus India. In high school in India, we call it 9th, 10th, 11th grade. But in the US, we call it freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and then senior year. My name is Tia Singh. I'm Harmeet Kaur's niece. I study here in the US. I moved here when I was in middle school, so I've had tons of education, and now I study at Seton Hall Law School. I can give you some idea of how to study in America. Middle school is usually for fun and to understand how you study, but high school grades matter, your extracurriculars matter, your sports activities. Kids out there, I would definitely recommend taking a lot of extra activities, also focusing on your grades. Additionally, in 11th and 12th grade, depending on if you drop some classes such as a language class, then you have some coding classes. So I took C++, HTML, and JavaScript. But by the time senior year came around, I didn't like coding at all. So I switched and took business law and civics in my senior year, which is 12th grade. These classes can be anything. They could be sewing classes, home math, which is home science. You can take anatomy for all the kids who wanted to become doctors. They took a lot. Or you can just take more advanced regular courses, like advanced math or advanced history, things like sushi and coffee only in college, at first 2 years of college. And
Sushi and coffee for
Yeah.
first year of college.
first year of college, that's all I had. And I had Fruit Loops for 3 days straight, that's it.
Fruit Loops every breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Back of the door में छोड़ा, and I only had Fruit Loops, and I was so sick.
देखो क्या हो रहा है हमारे घर में हमारे घर में टीनेजर लर्न कर रहा है हाउ टू मेक ऑमलेट
So Jeet thinks that he has not put enough effort and he lacks the skills like cooking skills, etc. So he's trying to learn these skills in these holidays.
No shells. I don't know what that is. It was in the egg.
A little bit dripped.
It's alright. थोड़ा सा कोई बात नहीं. As long as there's no shells in here.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Cool. Now you just dump everything in?
This is how I pick
Now you learned
this is
how to break a shell.
This is how
I always knew, Mama.
This is how I pick up all the food, okay? I like with my knife, I do this and then I just throw it in. It's just easier than like
क्या हुआ? Scrambled egg हो गया? ओहो. क्या हुआ? क्या क्या क्या?
Tragedy बनाने की comedy बन गई.
Alright.
It should be a good omelet.
Okay.
Okay. Let me not be the judge. Let Tia be the judge.
Alright.
Okay. If she's a non.
biases.
She is non-biased judge.
She can help me.
Right? If she likes it, I will not call you a
So
technical judge.
Ekam is going to make a
Omelette.
omelette for Tia will judge, and let's see how good omelette Ekam can make.
And Tia, you cannot be polite.
Of course not. I'm very critical when it comes to food.
So don't be polite.
Meher and I will be such critical and non-biased judges.
Yeah. You cannot say polite.
So Jeev is making all effort to learn these skills which will help him in the future. So I'm sure he's going to learn all these.
He wants to learn in these holidays. He wants to learn how to make an omelette.
Yes.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
Get slightly prepared for the life.
But he's already prepared. He knows how to make Maggie.
Yes.
He knows how to make a Maggie.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Of course. It's like 2 steps, Mama. It's like 2
He knows
steps.
how to make Maggie. So he'll survive in a hostel.
Please do appreciate this video, friends, by liking it, commenting and subscribing. Thank you.
Maggie is not good, right? Yeah.